Well, it's the grand finale, or if you haven't been enjoying the show, the finally. A trick from ancient India. India, where the Hindu mystics perform such incredible feats as bed of nails, ladder of swords, Microsoft tech support. They perform these feats to show that they're blessed by the gods and can no longer feel pain. Myself, I do not claim to be blessed by the gods. I merely claim to be desperate for material as I attempt the ladder of swords. 6 machetes, my friends. 6 machetes working together to form one solid shooter. I was doing this up in Canada the other day. This guy goes, "Salad shooter, huh? You Americans are really into guns." I said, "Buddy, I got a head of lettuce mounted on my den wall." The concept is simple. I will attempt to walk barefoot up this so-called ladder of swords. At the peak of this, I will juggle 3 juggling knives. Oh, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, yeah, juggling knives, not real knives. Well, let me tell you something, people. It's not what you see tonight that matters. It's what you get to tell your friends you saw. And what happens at Moisture Fest stays at Moisture Fest, okay? What happens in Vegas stays in your bloodstreams. You will see some weird guy walking his stinky feet up 6 rusty machetes, a trick that should be called Stairway to Tetanus. At its peak, he will juggle 3 juggling knives, but, you will get to tell your friends that you saw a handsome artiste ascend a ladder of swords barefoot, and at its peak juggle 3 actual scimitars. Your friends will be deluded into thinking you are cool. For those of you wondering how this is done, it's a simple thing. You see, human skin is much tougher than you think it is, especially human skin that was raised as a barefoot hippie child outside Eugene, Oregon. Yeah. Woo is appropriate. You know, a lot of hippies moved to Eugene in the 1970s. Do you know why? There was no work there. There was a perfect place. It's like, why couldn't the lifeguard save the hippie? He was too far out, man. You know why they call it a roach clip? Because potholder had already been taken. You know, it's like, I got 1 million of them. It's my heritage. Tie-dye is my clan tartan. You know, it's like, I go to the psychologist, he holds up little tie-dyes. What do you see in that? You know, it's like hippie Rorschach. It's like, I'm doing an old Russian trick called Stalin. I can do this. All I need to do is balance on these knives' edges as though balancing on little tight wires thinner than violin strings. Should I slip, the cutting could begin, and I could end up half a foot shorter. Probably wondering where you learned something like this outside of Montessori school. I learned this from my Uncle Bob. Bob worked for Ringling Brothers. Bob used to drop by when I was a kid, take off his shoes and say, "This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home." That was it. He'd been doing this for years. He was like a short guy, you know. Bob used to be Robert. Whittled it down. Bob stands for best of breed. Gotta pull this off because I gotta get paid. Gotta get paid because I'm a Mormon Catholic and I have a lot of wives and children to feed. Ouch. Owie. Ow. Synonym for ow? Is there a synonym for ow? I don't don't know, I got locked in the bathroom with nothing to eat but a thesaurus the other day. By the time I got out, I was really mad, miffed, upset, irate, exasperated, aggravated, perturbed, angry, incensed, steamed. I was, a ladder of swords! Thank you, Moisture Festival!
Mr. Rhys Thomas, everybody. Wow. Amazing.